Hey, Rod here. Thanks for joining me. I've been pretty busy lately, so I haven't put out any videos. A while ago I did 2 weeks of jury duty in Sault Ste. Marie, and then I recently took my bronze medallion course. I just took my CPR and first aid course. Next weekend I'm taking my bronze cross course. And if that all works out, I'll be doing my Canadian National Lifeguard course. So I've been in the pool a lot. I've been having to get my swim fitness up, and also I haven't been able to get outside. So what I've done is I've got a blast from the past. So I've got a video that I did in 2019, the Waba crater, and when I first produced it, it was 3 parts, but I've whittled it down to roughly 22 minutes. I used to live in Saudi Arabia. I lived there twice in total of about 30 years. Most of the time I lived in Riyadh. And the Waba crater is about 700 kilometers west of Riyadh. Maybe 100 kilometers east of Taif, which is on the west side of Saudi Arabia. Hi folks, Rod here. Thanks for joining me. It's Sunday, December 22nd. It's almost 1 p.m. I've driven 6.5 hours. I'm just over 700 kilometers from Riyadh. I'm at the Waba crater. It seems I've got the place to myself. Take a look at that. I would like to camp somewhere around there, the other side, in among the greenery. This morning when I was driving here, at 6 in the morning, it hit 3 degrees. Right now it's about 22. So it could be a cold night. Going up is going to be difficult, I think, but I'll have probably 10 to 12 pounds less of weight. I got 5 liters of water, I got 2 chicken thighs, I got scrambled eggs. Oh, my knees are shaking. I couldn't take much more of this. Worked up a good sweat, but now that I've stopped, I'm starting to cool down.
Well, made it to the bottom. I'm glad it wasn't much further. An hour and a half with this pack on my back, going almost straight down at times is pretty tough. Alright. Three o'clock. I got about 2.5 hours before sunset. Well, right there is 5 liters of water, my firewood and charcoal, 2 pieces of chicken, a piece of corn, and scrambled eggs. So that is 5, 6, almost 7 kilos right there. 7 kilos, 14, 15, maybe 16 pounds, which I'll still maybe have a liter of water when I hike back tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll be able to lose 15 pounds for the way home. Should make things quite a bit easier. I'm charging a few things. I'm charging 2 Canon batteries. I'm charging my Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and I'm charging a GoPro battery. This is my wood and coal. Just enough to get a fire going and to barbecue. Well, there's a lot of dry wood. I just don't know how well it's going to burn. Guess we'll see. It's actually 29 degrees down here. So I wonder how cold it's going to get. Remember, I'm quite a long ways away from Riyadh. As I say, at 6 o'clock this morning it was like 3 degrees when I was driving down the highway close to Riyadh, but here I'm up higher, closer to the coast. I'm only about 100k east of Taif. Gotta love the view. Echo! Echo! Okay, let's get this fire going. I'll put the corn on. It's already pre-boiled. This chicken's been pre-boiled for 20 minutes. Rod's gonna eat well tonight. Look at that. It's the first time I've ever brought corn out. Look at that guy. I'm not sure where he's going. Time to eat. My girlfriend Bay suggested I bring corn. She's a wonderful girl. Product placement. She promises to be nice to me every time I say something good about her on YouTube. But she is a wonderful girl. Yes, she suggested I bring corn. It's corn season in Riyadh right now. I'm not sure where it comes from. It doesn't come from America. Maybe Lebanon or somewhere like that. But it's sure good. Not as good as Ontario peaches and cream. But good just the same. Chicken's good, corn's good. I can think of a lot worse places to be eating my dinner. Just look at that. About 100k down the road, around Taif, there's a lot of baboons. I kind of maybe expected possibly some to be around here, but I haven't heard anything. I would have heard them by now. Well, the sun's gone down. The camera makes things look a lot brighter than they really are. Let's do a 360. Good morning. It's 6:30. Sunrise is in about 15 minutes. I got up about half an hour ago. I packed up everything from the tent and I'm just brewing my first coffee. It only went down to maybe 14 degrees last night, so it was quite a bit warmer than I was expecting. It's a pretty quiet night last night. A little bit of wind on and off, a few birds, a few planes. I love this part of the day. Sun's about to rise. Everything appears out of the dark.
Again, this camera makes things look quite a bit brighter than they really are. That looks good. There's 3 eggs in here. My favorite camping breakfast is bacon and eggs, but you can't get pork bacon here. That's all the water I have left over. So I probably have maybe 1.5 liters at the most out of 5. So that's 3.5 liters, 7.5 pounds, 3.5 kilos gone. I read on Wikipedia last night that this is indeed a volcanic crater. This is the cone, the middle of a volcano. It is at the longest diameter is about 1.5 kilometers, and I think the height is roughly 280 meters. And all this white stuff is sodium phosphate. Yesterday I tasted a bit and it was salty. Well, that's the sodium. Now I don't know much about sodium phosphate. Is it poisonous or is it not? There's kind of some spots here, probably because it's rained. When it rains, I guess all the water would funnel in from everywhere. It's a bit soft. When I was coming across yesterday, I was sinking maybe a couple inches in certain spots. Let's have a rod 360. This is the easy part. Now I got to go up there. Well, that's what I have to go up. Some group has gone to quite a bit of effort putting all these rocks on the side of the path, building these cairns, I don't know what you call them. And if you take a look, if you can see the zigzag path, must have taken quite a long time. I'm going to have to pace myself. Let's go nice and slow.
think the worst is over with. Made it. Well, it took me an hour and 20 minutes to get up here. Of course, I stopped and talked to the two guys for at least 10 minutes. And all the fuffing around with the camera and stuff. So I would say I probably could have done it in an hour. Well, that's the end of another adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a 6.5, 7 hour ride back to Riyadh, drive back to Riyadh. Let's see, it's 10:30 now. I'll get there around 5 o'clock or so. Anyway, again, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, take care. Bye now.